Hey everyone, Sophia here for my great challenge. Welcome back to my channel and another episode in Getting Things Done Home Edition. So if you're new, the gist of it is basically me going through my ongoing, enormous, super long to-do list throughout the entire house. And some projects may be projects that we have in common, things that you want to do, and others, like today, are really specific to just me and my silly life. So it's probably going to be a short video and something that most of you are going to find utterly ridiculous, so be it. I have medals I want to put on the wall. I have been procrastinating this for years and it's absolutely ridiculous. So if you are not familiar, I do the Conqueror Challenges. It's basically a fitness challenge, a distance fitness challenge, and I know that some of you have asked for me to explain a little bit more about it, so I will. Not for the purpose of making the video longer than it should be, because really it's a 5-minute job that I've procrastinated for years here. Okay, but I know that some of you want to know about it. So when I come back, I'll tell you a little bit about the Conqueror Challenges and then we'll get started, because again, that's a 5-minute job. Behold, all my medals. I'm super proud of them. Some of them more than others. Definitely this one, super proud, because that one I did it under 2 weeks. And this one, super proud. This one was the longest. It was over 500 kilometers. But let me give you a quick review on what it is, what it entails, and then I'll get started. So it started a little bit before COVID, so I would say maybe 2018. And what it is really is a fitness challenge. So you join in, it's $29.95 per challenge. So some of them are short challenges, like the English channel, I think is the shortest one. And that was the first one I did because I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not. The English channel, it doesn't say. I don't think it's more than I think it's under 30 miles. So basically what you do is that you join in and then you go on the app, and every time you have a distance, so you can either walk, run, bike, swim, be on the bike indoors, be on the bike outside, you can do rowing, whatever would accrue distance, okay, in mile or kilometers. You enter that, or if you have a Apple Watch or one of those watches that syncs with the apps that they have, there are companion apps. My watch doesn't sync to it, but eventually it will, I know, because they're kind of like growing in terms of compatibility and availability of apps. So it can either sync directly or you can enter it manually. And then what it does is that once you're done with your distance, you move along a map and you get to see sights, except for the English channel, obviously, because there's no sights to see there. And then the pyramids of Giza, there was only the last 10% was street view. But I would say that 90% of them have street view. The Great Wall of China, no street view. So you can go and visit places and then you can get lost on the map. You don't have to stay on the path. You can go and see other things. The good thing with it is that it does good things for the environment. You can choose, when you sign up, you can choose to either donate to plant a tree or donate to save plastic from going into the ocean. I plant trees, and you end up planting a couple of trees by the time you're done with your challenge. So again, some of them are very short, some of them are super long. St. Francis Way, which is this one, was over 500 kilometers. It took me a long time. Granted, there was a period of time where I didn't go on the bike at all. And again, this one doesn't tell you how long it is. But the medals are really cool because that's basically what you're paying for. Not only the privilege of doing the challenge and going on the map and seeing places you would never go and visit, but you also get as a reward a medal. It's a token, I understand that, but for some people like me, for instance, it's a tangible reward, and it's one that's, I don't know how to describe it other than it's fun and it makes it worthy. I get it, it's dumb, okay? I get it. That one is the Amalfi Coast in Italy, and it opens up and it has like a whole paper little thing from the paper that they make in that area. Amalfi paper since 1268. So they give you a little history. And then you get to learn a lot because they send you postcards, and along the road, some of them have 4 postcards, some of them have 5, 6 postcards, and they're basically like the highlights of the area where you're at. So you learn a little bit about the history, and again, you can go anywhere on the map, which is really, really cool. So I just started a new one that's Yellowstone, and I'm only like at 10% in it, and you just challenge yourself to do it within a period of time. So you can choose 3 weeks, 6 weeks, 10 weeks, depending on the length. And even if you pass that deadline, you still get your reward. You can also purchase apparel. So if you want the matching t-shirt, you know, whatever. But it's a good way to stay active, to do it in a fun way, and to see sights. Mount Fuji, I don't want to spend too much time on this. Mount Fuji was really, really cool. It's this one right here. And the medal, by the way. Because you got to see, this one was 46 kilometers. No, this one was 74 kilometers or 46 miles. And you get to go through Japan, but they have you go through forests and small villages. So you get to see rural Japan. And to me, that was fascinating. They have a new one for Japan that I'm probably going to do next, actually. Clearly, there's a business out there for medals. There's a lot of challenges, virtual challenges, and then real challenges where people go, you know, and to earn a medal. And there's a lot of people who collect them. I understand that Disney does that. There's a whole event a couple of times per year where you go and you do like either 5K or 10K, or I don't know if they go any up, you know, higher than that. And you get a medal. So it's not a novelty, it's something that's been going on. But what do you do with the medals? Well, there's a whole bunch of, it's actually a whole business now, is the medal rack. Some are very elaborate, some are wood, some are metal. And I was looking for one for a long time. And then one day in my P.O. box, this one arrived. It's super simple. It's really like no fancy at all. And I love it because it's really about the medals, not the rack. And this one was sent to me by Jamie at the Wandering Brady's. Thanks, Jamie. But she sent it to me so long ago. She probably is wondering, am I ever going to put it on the wall? Yes, I am. It's happening today. So I'm doing this. I'm going to put it on the wall. I'm going to attach my medals to it, leave some room for the next medals coming up. And once I'm out of hooks, I'm going to have to get another one because I'm not about to stop getting them medals. I don't know, I like it. It's fun. Let's go. All I have to do is punch 2 holes, put 2 anchors, screw that in, and then play around and put the medals in. Thriving content. I am perfectly aware that you are all on the edge of your seat too, waiting to see what the medal rack is going to look like once all the medals are on it. But I told you, some items on my list are ridiculous. They only pertain to me, and I said I was going to go through my entire list. So I don't have much time today. This is what I'm doing. And you know, I'll say it again, I'm only doing those videos to motivate you to do your stuff. Go through your list and do your stuff. Again, they don't have to match what I'm doing. It's just to get you going. So obviously I have to put this as high as possible because I want to be able to see them when I'm on the bike. I could put it all the way up high, right? But then I'm gonna have extra ribbon. I don't know. Well, let's see if I put one on, because they're all the same length. It's so cool. I don't have much choice, so if I put them with the full length, they're gonna be a little bit too low. So I'm gonna have to knot them. I'm not gonna have enough room for the knot. Yeah, all right, so I'm gonna flush it to the ceiling here. I think I like that better. Man, this is so much work. Oh, I'm exhausted. Should be embarrassed to have procrastinated this for so long. I know this content is super engaging. Listen, I told you, I need to go through my list. And by the end of the year, I'll have everything done. Then I'll come up with a new fresh list of equally useless to-dos. Okay, so I have choices. I can put them different height. Yeah, you know what? I'll do that. And then I can also either put them in order or not. I think I'm going to put them in order but different heights. Okay, so we got this. Okay. How do you make it stand straight? Like this. Okay. I know, it's very childish. I get it. You know how I feel about this kind of stuff? You know, medals, and if it makes you happy and you're not hurting anybody in the process, knock yourself out. Really. I'm not gonna judge you if that's what makes you happy. I mean, it's like, if you're gonna complain about somebody doing things like this, right? That's actually helping them be healthy and whatnot, right? You know what? We're gonna stagger them a little bit more. Why knock it? Like really, why knock it? Yeah, it looks better. Oh, and by the way, you can do them as teams too. Now I did Adrian's wall was a team, and I enjoyed it. That was fun. You know, you get to talk to the people you're teaming up with. But the problem with the team is that every time somebody enters their distance, it tallies for everybody else. So Adrian's wall is in 90 miles, and he ended up being, I don't know, I can't remember how many we were, like maybe 3 doing it. It was a very short challenge as a result because everybody was putting in their mileage. But you do get a medal once everybody is finished, or at least once the one who initiated the challenge is finished, which in that case was me. And then you can also set your own distances. You know, if you want to do a very, very long one, you can put in your own distance. Man, I'm melting. Ah, okay. Cool. So 1, 2, I got room for 2 more if I stagger every other one, but then I can add more here that will go down. I'm gonna have a wall, okay, a wall of medals. This is really cool. Okay, I'm done. Simple project out of the way, and I'm happy with it. It's so motivating. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a whole wall. Okay, I can finally scratch that off my list. Okay, that's it. That was to this project. I'm telling you, sometimes it's gonna be very mundane or ridiculous or something that is totally irrelevant to your life. It's my list. I'm just here to motivate you to find all the things in your house, room by room, that you've been procrastinating, wanted to do, never got around to doing it. Make a list, start working through your list. That's all it's about. It doesn't matter what the project is. It's about motivating you to go through your list and getting things done. So, thumbs up if you like this video. And my medals, I got all the information you need down below about the Conqueror Challenge. I'm giving you a referral code. I'm not an affiliate or anything. What do I get if you join in? I think past a certain number of join, I get a percentage off my next challenge or something like that. Like I need 5 join to get a free challenge, perhaps, I don't know. I gotta let you know. And that would be it. So thumbs up if you liked it. Share if you have somebody in your life who's interested in doing the Conqueror Challenge. For the few of you who've asked for me to explain what they entail and what it's all about, I hope I explained that as clearly as possible and motivated you to go and join a challenge with or without my referral link. I don't care. I just want you to be healthy. And subscribe right here in the corner. All links down below for this and for my Etsy shops and my Patreon, and you can find me on Facebook and Instagram at My Great Challenge. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time, and next time is equally ridiculous, but turned out that it took way longer than I thought it would, so you'll find out in the next video. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.